This can be explained by performing the experiment. Take a known volume of water in a glass beaker. Then transfer water into a conical flask and finally into a round-bottomed flask. If we look at these flasks, we observe that the water has acquired the shape of all the three containers. From this experiment, we can conclude that liquids have no shape of their own. They take the shape of the container in which they are poured. But they have a definite volume. This can be shown by performing the experiment. Take some water in a beaker and mark the level of water in it. We will find that water takes the shape of the beaker. We pour this water from the beaker into other containers of different shapes one by one. First, we pour the water from beaker into a glass tumbler. We will find that the water takes the shape of the glass tumbler. Then, we pour this water in a conical flask. We will find that the same water now takes the shape of a conical flask. And finally, we pour the water from conical flask into a flat-bottomed flask. The water now takes the shape of a flat-bottomed flask. From this experiment, we conclude that water has no fixed shape of its own. It takes the shape of the container in which it is poured. Now let us pour the water from the flat-bottomed flask back into the original beaker. We will find that water fills the beaker up to the same mark. This means that there is no change in the volume of water. From this activity, we can say that liquids have definite volume.